because you guys are somewhat in the thick of it. To recall what happened, your new friend here stood up to the challenge of the head of the Gilded Gunners.
For 1 round.
Foolishly, as it turned out, for 1 round, yes. But having bested, or having used this as a distraction, Muglin made his escape after she bested your new friend here. You found out that in order to facilitate his escape, he has apparently coerced one of the Gilded Gunners here, who fired off a shot in his defense as they both departed. They made their exit through this eastern door, and as they passed through the hideout, they ended up just over here by your fellow Vemgard. Might have to zoom out to see where I'm pinging, but just over here where he is currently locked up in a cell for extreme I forget what he did exactly. Extreme insult, I think, right? He tried to like puff his chest at somebody, if I recall correctly.
He decided he was going to double in size.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
For some reason.
Yeah. I knew he did something provocative. Yes. He has since shrunk back down, I believe.
Classic Logan.
I think that, no, it lasts for 1 hour, so he's still double his size. Yeah. You didn't really.
He's never used it before, and he decided to use it then.
You didn't really garner any other information. So as we get started here, I am so sorry. Give me a second. I gotta go get my glasses. For some reason, I can't see nothing. I've been looking at too many colorful sprites on my screen. Let me go get my glasses. I'll be right back.
And as a side note, Saren is super pissed that he didn't just shoot Muglin when he was handcuffed. Will not be making that mistake a second time.
Shoot Vemgard instead.
Be hard to miss at that size.
Hello?
Hey Logan, how big did you just grow to, by the way?
Double in size. I'm large. I know I have 15-foot reach, but I have a question about that actually.
Well, you're like, you take up 3 squares now, 3 by 3 or 2 by 2?
Alright, what an old person moment that I just had. I could not read the text on my screen. Of course, it is 90%, so let's put it back to 100. Alright, so yes, as we get of our vision return here, the way, let's see how we should proceed with this. I believe an encounter order would be easiest, the easiest way to do it. Since he's already kind of shot at you guys. Alright. So, let me do this. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. I think I got everybody. Nope.
By the way,
Yes, sir.
anybody who can heal me?
Say that again.
Anybody who can heal me, because I'm certainly,
Oh, yes. So, well, after your duel concluded, the Gilded Gunners showed good sportsmanship, and they healed you to full.
Oh.
Yeah. Hold on, I messed that up. I only had these guys up here selected, and Drez for some reason.
Well, Vemgard, you basically have to squeeze down the hallways now, or how does that work?
What the
did not
fuck?
think
Are
of
you
that.
here? I mean, what the heck? You're here?
Yep. No, family dinner actually finished faster than I thought.
Damn, dude. Okay. I mean, spend time with your family,
Like,
dude.
fuck y'all. I got a game.
No, I pretty much right from work went right over there, and then we went to DQ for dessert, and we just parted ways instead.
And you got the foot long.
Oh fuck! I think I'm realizing that I'm lactose intolerant right now, and I'm
Well,
not
that
liking
sucks.
it. Yeah,
You're getting old, man.
I don't like it. I don't like it whatsoever.
Just buy some lactose-free ice cream. It's
There's-
so much better.
There's a difference between lactose intolerant and you ate 4 ice cream cones, bro.
Logan,
I had half a medium. Thank you very much.
Logan, you just turned 30, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
man, you're a kid, bro. What are you talking about?
Man, I had cheese so much in my life. I don't know why it's changing now. Maybe too much.
Well, I could still eat cheese, but if you give me an ice cream cone, it's gonna be in the can for like half an hour.
Ooh.
No, there's been a couple times, even with cheese, it's just, it'll go right through me and then I'm out for a couple hours. I'm learning this fact and I don't like it.
Well, that goes for all of us.
Go vegan, dude. Switch to veganism.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I am not.
All right, well, so, yeah, why don't you stop eating the curdled milk of other creatures, dude? Then you wouldn't be. All right, so these two, Ambrose and Drella, you guys know, you have heard the name. They will be last in order. There we go. And you know him. So this encounter is tense, but it's not too intense. So as this all starts up, one of the gilded gunners over here in the corner just starts picking at his guitar a little bit. One of his companions joins in. You guys look to Sabora here, the head of the Gilded Gunners, and you ask, you gonna help us? Come on, let's get in. And she just laughs, kind of pats the coin that she got off of you, and she tells you to, have fun chasing that little rat down. So, with that, Saren, gotta do
Well,
something.
I've got 3 movements and 35 feet of movement, so let's go for a run. I'm going to yell to them. I'm going to cut them off. I'll yell to everybody. I'm going to cut them off. So 5, 10, 15, 20,
At the pass?
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Oh, that hit a wall. There's 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 75, 100. Most went too far. Be able to make it to right there. 105 feet.
All right, so you get up there and you post up in that room, and I would imagine you take a, like offensive position, right? You aiming down that hallway.
Yes, I am.
Fair enough. Drez, your companion has departed your company in pursuit of the much maligned and sought after Mr. Muglin. What will you do?
All right, I'm going to follow after Saren so that he's not up there by himself should shit go sideways. So let's see, there's my first 30.
I'm just thinking out of vengeance. My Safety brain isn't even on. I want him dead.
There's no reason we need him alive, is there?
You should have said that before you started doing something. And I would have said your rage fills you with an extra movement.
Well, I did say that, but you were going to get your glasses.
I like it. All right, move up one more move.
20,
I should be able to make it to there with all three of my actions.
25, 30, 35.
Alrighty. So, Krillin, you will follow up Drez here.
Are we chasing after him or what?
Hell yeah.
All right,
That's the main bad guy. We're killing that guy.
sure.
Or dying trying.
Which you guys went out this way, right? Is that where we came from?
Yeah, that's where they went, but they all the Muglin went straight through.
Straight
over
through where?
The
Went over to
other
here?
door. Yes. How do you do the ping with the mouse?
Just click, hold it.
Click and hold.
Okay, well, I've got the most movement speed out of everybody, so let's see. 40.
You chase after him so you can unlock the cell for Logan.
Should I chase right at? Should I just follow him? This?
Yeah.
To this? Okay.
Just
Right,
tell.
might-
Just teleport. Oh, wrong character.
I want to have teleport on Neji.
I was thinking of Azula.
No. Oh shit. Ah, there he is. I get right up on his ass. Oh shit. And I end my turn.
Nice. All right, Vemgard, you are still in Laura. It lasts for 1 hour, it looks like. And it has only been about 10 minutes of that when this broke out.
Yeah. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I was trapped in here when all the other stuff was happening. I heard commotion and I see these two guys coming after it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You recognize this guy right here, Drella, because he's obviously he was a very important gilded gunner up until a few moments ago when he shot at his boss and made a break for it. But you can see Muglin is with him, so I would say you maybe don't know that it's turned into, like, you heard shots, so something's gone down, right? You're not just sitting there
Right.
Totally clueless.
So I'm going to ask, what is his name? Daryl.
Drella.
What's happening? Let me out. I can help you guys. And can I do a perception check to see if you would help me?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Or would it be sense motive?
Or sense motive. I don't think they have.
Yeah, that's a better choice.
But
Yeah,
sense motive is a perception check, is it not?
Yeah.
true.
Oh, all right, right. Burp.
And I believe it's secret.
Oh.
If you didn't,
I
you're perfect.
tried to do it.
You can see it too.
Yeah.
Okay. What? You see this guy coming around the corner with Muglin, and you don't quite know what's going on, but you couple together the fact that you just heard a bunch of shouting and shots, and you can see up through the hall to your north that Saren has appeared up there. So you're pretty you're pretty confident that this guy is not acting in a way that is serving the Gilded Gunners necessarily at the moment.
Yeah. But I don't know if he's helping us either.
You
I
know,
really wanna use-
you know something's going down. I mean, you can see Saren. You could holler at him.
And you would know that I absolutely despise this guy.
Okay, then that sets it all up. I will do electric arcs then. So
All right.
hit both of them. Oops. I don't know what the damage was.
Oh no. There you go.
Oh, I didn't know you can change it like that. That's cool.
I'm the master of the game.
You are. Oh, he has evasion. Cool.
Well, so they both, jump out
Yeah.
of the way. They see these sparks coming from this green hulking. Also, you're pressed up against the bars, right? This was not
Yeah.
designed for somebody enlarged. So yes, they jump out of the way of your lightning.
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
And Muglin curses at you and tells you, "I'll make you pay for that." Gurn.
I'm gonna go after Hideki.
All right. So you ready yourself or delay yourself? Hideki, having been humiliated and wanting to get away from these Gilded Gunners and more embarrassment, what will you do?
I think I'm going to try to go join Saren. So let's see. 25 gets me to there. That's one move action. Second 25. Third. Okay, let's see. That's 5. 15. 20. That's 25. And then my last one should be. I think I can get to right there with all my movement points.
You got 25? Is that your movement?
Yeah.
If you did 25 at a time. Yep, you can get right up there behind your end. Because his is 30, so you should be up there somewhere near him. Alright, so you follow right along with the resident rogue. Gurn.
Okay. Gonna move here. Gonna craft a Malias root paste.
Root paste.
Yeah.
Is that like molasses?
Yeah, basically. If it ever shows up in my inventory, I will throw it.
You can drop one in there. You can't.
Well, usually
Where'd it
pops
go?
in there after I... Oh, there we go. There we go. Just gotta...
Oh, there's two. Yeah, it's in consumables.
Consumables, yeah.
Instead of weapons.
For whatever reason.
Well, I guess is it used up after you? It's like any of your other stuff, I guess.
Anyway, I'll target the guy in the middle.
Well, because it's not an attack action if you use it. So, FYI, like you could do it right in front of somebody and they wouldn't trigger a reaction. Oh no,
Oh,
it's to
three
interact.
actions.
To interact.
Oh, what
yeah,
the fuck
yeah.
did I think this was? Okay, well, never mind that. I should have read it all.
2 hands to throw that goo. Yes, 3 actions. Yeah.
Okay, well,
So no. So with your new goo, with
I'll throw some Alchemist Fire instead.
your new brew, you're throwing. Wait, what? Why are you doing that? Are you trying to throw it at them?
Since when
Yeah,
is
are they not?
plan then kill everybody?
No, those guys are letting us leave.
Oh,
You were there by yourself.
I mean, you can do that. I'm not saying that's not allowed. I just
Well, to point out
Just
that
the
that chick
wise.
just killed Kit in 1 turn, so
and
Yeah,
there's
and-
also like 6 of them in that room.
And none of the rest of us are in there with you.
Or well, yeah.
Someone is a little too high right now.
There was some gargling.
I just figured they hadn't gone yet. I didn't know that they were.
Yes.
I'm-
Well, you guys at the beginning of this, you were like, "Come on, are you gonna help us go after him?" And they were like, she was just happy. They got some payment from, the little duel there, and then yeah,
Oh, we did pay her.
I think yeah,
Yes.
I did. I think it came from Hideki. Yeah,
Yeah, I paid 500
yeah,
right to get my head knocked off my shoulders.
yeah. So she's just sitting there happy she got paid. She doesn't care. That was what they were holding him for, was 500 gold. Yep. All right. So as it goes to Ambrose Muglin, he yells at his companion here, Drella, to get out of the way as he steps just to the side of him.
I use the reaction, my standstill.
You can do it even if they step.
Oh, did they step? Okay, never mind.
He stepped right around him. Yeah.
Fucking Muglin, you metagamer.
Oh yeah. Well, I said he stepped. All right, so he comes around here though, and he makes good on his promise to you, Vemgard. He comes right up to you, and after he's got in range, you see him lift up the cane that he's holding that you thought was just like an assistive device, but he pops a bullet into it, loading it, and then lifts it up at you, just cackling the whole time as he pops off a round that comes blasting out of the end of his cane and straight into you. You take a step back from the blast as it
Yeah.
deals 16 damage to you.
I do have a question. That is
Yes.
a ranged weapon. And
Yes.
the only thing that I don't know would be the bars. Can I take my attack of opportunity? Like, the bars are the only thing. So at that point, I'd be doing like a stabbing motion, so I'd be trying to
I
get
mean, you could certainly take it with a circumstance bonus or
Okay.
penalty.
Okay.
It'd be a heavy one because, like, say it's the bars, so you'd have to
Yep.
swing through the bars at him while he's shooting. So let's see it.
Oh my gosh! I'm waiting. Oh, I can't let
Logan,
that happen.
Logan.
I can't have an idea and then I just fuck it up.
classic Logan.
Yeah. My hero point gone.
That's a hit,
Okay.
even with the penalty.
Other classic Logan, not targeting someone.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so as this blast hits you in the armpit and you kind of reel back, you come down with your halberd and you inflict the same 19, or you inflict 19 damage on him, just a little more than he inflicted upon you. And he curses, and he turns to his buddy Drella here, who he has induced, and he tells him to get this fool. So Drella comes around here, and you see him stuff a flintlock musket with some powder and
May I use my reaction on that guy?
That's your range is 10 feet?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see it. So as he turns and steps away, you swing your bow staff at him, but he just barely misses him as he slips past Muglin. Like I say, he stuffs some shot and powder into his musket here and lifts it up at you point blank through the bars. Didn't need much of an aim, and he planks you for 13 damage. So
Fish in a barrel.
fully distracted, the next round begins with you, Saren.
Alright, is talking a free action?
Who you talking to?
Muglin before I shoot him.
If you're just saying something, yeah.
Okay. I just look at him and yell, "Today's the day you die, you son of a bitch."
It's fair.
I will fire my gun with one shot, one kill, and sniper's aim on. Come on. Ugh, so close to a nat 20. Oof.
So you send one down the hallway. However, it clips just through the corner of the stonework here, losing a little momentum, and it wings him for 12 damage.
And I'll use my third action to reload. Because sniper's aim is a 2 action.
Alright. So you reload. Boom. I turn that sound off for a new round because it's very loud. Drez, how we follow this up? You have heard a gunshot from the east.
Alright, let's see. One action. Let's see. I'm going to stop right there while I don't have line of sight on them. They don't have line of sight on me, and I'm going to hide.
Okay. So, since they might move into your vicinity by no action of your own, we could do that. You might want to roll that yourself.
I mean, I can if you think it's a good idea.
All right. So, Krillin, you have swung a bow staff with no success, which makes you none too happy. What will you do, sir?
I move over here. And I use, let's see. I will use Flurry of Maneuver. Oh, sorry, I'll use Flurry of Blows and try to trip Muglin. If it's
Okay.
successful on the first one, I'll try and trip the other guy.
Okay.
So athletics.
Is that the one where you just do your attack though, and if it hits, it's a trip, or you're tripping with your bowstone?
Well, I guess I can do my other skill instead of doing flurry and just do it all at once. Yeah, I'll do sorry, I forgot about that skill. The staff sweep.
Yeah, I guess that's what I thought you were doing.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So I'll just do a staff sweep to try and sweep them both.
Okay. So keep the first one for. Do you do 2 different rolls?
Oh, it's just one roll.
All right.
Roll and athletics check.
Gotcha. So. You sweep down and. Let's see, 36. Ooh, not quite. You do successfully sweep them both off their feet and to the ground.
Was that one away from a crit?
It was not.
Oh, okay. All right. For my next action,
It was close.
I'm going to do a flurry of blows on Mugland.
All right.
So map -5 and -10. And that's the end of my turn.
So let's see. This it's adding that even though he doesn't have it tripped. So I'll have to watch that. This slippery dodge right here. Should only activate when he's hit. I don't know why it ticked off on this one. Unless I'm not reading it right. Anyway, Vemgard. You have witnessed your companion here sweep these guys both to the ground. They are now laying in front of you. The cell door is closed in front of you. You could also take a note from your TTRPG forebears. And try to bend bars.
Well, yes, I was going to ask. For my first action, I'm going to try and use athletics to try and rip the doors open. Because I'm so big right now.
You just want to try to force open. That is an action you can take.
Okay.
Let's see here. I think I can give you a roll.
Okay.
You have a crowbar?
I have a crowbar in my bag, I'm pretty sure.
Do you want to get it out and use it?
No, because it's in my bag of holding, and that's another
Gotcha.
bag of worms.
All right. So you get a there's just a -2 penalty for trying to force it open without a tool. Right, and let me look at my handy dandy chart over here. You guys are 7 in this game, right? Always forget. Yes, so. Ooh, you push your big green shoulder up against this door, and just when you're about to give up, it gives way and breaks open.
All right.
And then it just swings open. The lock totally bent out of, working order.
Oh, I got cramp. Okay. He's right there. It's wide open now. I am going to use the spell strike on him. I'm going to use Thunderous Strike. No, just my Ray of Frost. What's my axe? And of course, miss. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Why you attacking through the bar still? All right, so
Wait, I thought I pushed the
the
door
doors.
open.
Oh, the doors right here.
Oh, I thought it was
Door symbols.
Pretty
right
sure.
there.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, it is right there. You're right. Look. Thank you. There it is. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Hideki, you have heard a commotion, gunshots, shouting, yelling.
So my first action, I'm going to stride there. And my second action, I'm going to take sudden charge. So I get 50 feet of movement, and if I end up near an enemy, I can attack. So
All right.
that's 10. That's 15. So that's 25. That's 10. So that's 35. That's 5 for 40. So 45 feet. I make it.
Got you. And now you're going to melee strike one of these guys?
Yep. I'll target Drella. Let's see. And I'll attack with a yell of death to the traitors.
That is a successful strike.
Oh
wait. Yeah.
Nimble dodge supposed to activate?
Yes. He has nimble dodge.
So it pings even while prone. Okay.
Let's see. It's a good question. Chesty, do you know?
It always has for me. I mean, you're laying down, but you can still squirm.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Yeah. It's just because it's a trigger. And you,
As long as it says you can still do reactions, you're fine.
Yeah.
Right.
So, he does not nimbly dodge that. And you slash him open and cause him to start bleeding on the ground. And he kind of whimpers and mutters, "I didn't betray you." Right? Gurn.
Triple move. Gets me to right there.
Right, so Muglin first stands up and triggers reactions.
I'll sit him. Let's see. Would that be with map or?
Do you have attack of opportunity?
I.
You do. Yes. That is no. That's just an attack. It's just a strike. Alright, so all three of you swipe at this slippery little rascal and come up short. You all miss. Your weapons clang together as you all strike at the same time. And he's so short, it's just right above his head. A katana, an axe, and a bow staff all meet. Somehow, the bow staff does not get sliced. And he looks around. Blood is kind of dripping from his mouth now a little bit. And he doesn't know what to do. He's, looking around at all of you, and he's muttering something about making a deal. But as he's saying this, he is loading a pistol, which he points right at you, Hideki, and fires. So you guys all reacted already, so you can't trigger that twice, even though you really want to. Alright, so a full load of pepper shot comes at you, knocking 13 damage off of you.
Sneak attack.
Uh,
Oh, I'm flanked. There it is.
So, it passes from Muglin to his companion, and he stands up. He's kind of wondering about his life choices here. He steps right behind you, Hideki, and you could see that he has turned his back to you completely, and he's fiddling with something on the wall. Thought I'd just turn that off. Saren. Alright, so your bleed, though, hits him. Ooh, he actually recovers from bleeding. He patches up his wound as he's over there in the corner. Saren. We do.
Alright, well, I suppose I can see Drella just from there.
You know you can't. That's why you asked me.
Yeah, I guess I'll shoot at him. Although I really want to shoot at the other guy, but what the hell? Come on, that 20.
Nice. So you fire a shot expertly down the hall, weaving it just past Hideki's head. He wonders for a moment if he has joined friend or foe.
And I'll reload and shoot at a map.
Alright, I'm going to take 16 damage from your first shot.
Missed the other one.
Right, so your round this time finds itself lodged into the stonework. Clink.
That's the enemy.
Drez.
Alright. In 2 actions, I'm going to move stealthily to right here. You want me to roll the check, or do you want to roll it?
You're moving right here in front of this guy?
Yeah.
Well, it's always me. Well, it's always secret. You can roll it. Just do, when you click it, do the blind GM roll. Yeah. Right, so as you step forward, this guy whips around from whatever he's doing in the corner. He pulls a rope, and from up above the ceiling there, an iron portcullis falls and drops on top of your head. See if you jump out of the way of that. You do, just in the nick of time, jump back and avoid being immobilized by crushing damage.
So with wreckage in the hallway and me being right here, am I too far away to hit him now, or can I?
You could swipe him from the corner. The thing clanged down, and I mean it's in the floor, but it's not like wreckage. It's just like a portcullis, right? Like a grate that's just dropped from the ceiling.
I feel like he needs a short sword between the ribs.
So you poke around the corner.
Let me use my hero point on that. He's too much of an asshole to get away with a miss.
Time dilates and rewinds. Everyone is amazed.
piece of shit.
All right, so you poke around the corner, and he jumps back just in the nick of time, and you come up short. You yell at Krillin, "Get your ass in here!" Krillin.
Get my ass in where?
In here, in the room, in battling. Because Drez doesn't see you. He's up in the hallway, so he's yelled at you.
I yell him right up his ass, man.
Kinky, but we got a job to do right now.
Okay, for my first
That's what
action,
she
I'm gonna
said.
do a demoralize.
Are you telling him?
I don't know. Let's be like, you're not escaping with those little ass feet. What's with my fucking rolls tonight, man?
You're
God.
no Neji.
I know. All
That's
right.
true. Yeah, he's not impressed. In fact, you're scared. No.
Okay. Can I do another demoralize? Is that allowed?
But once I believe we looked at this, right? Once you've attempted,
He's immune.
he's
Oh, okay.
immune to your attempts.
Oh,
For,
it's just a temp. Okay. In that case, I will do a flurry of blows. My first hit will be an attempt to trip.
Okay. And this is the one where if it hits, it trips, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you roll athletics instead of just attacking,
Yeah.
right? It trips and he falls prone.
Okay. And then for the next one, I will do for the next flurry of blows action part. I'll do a strike, map strike. Ugh, all right. Then oh, missed by one. Can you use a hero point to make that a hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you take advantage of the situation, beating him while he's down, and he takes another 16 damage.
And then I'm gonna parry with my staff for a +1. Was it circumstance bonus?
2 attacks against you.
Yeah.
Got you. So like half of a ray shield.
Yeah.
Got you. I think I had a thing for that one. But all right, Vemgard.
All right.
I'm feeling mighty hungry.
Yeah. God damn it, Krillin, why do you have to be right there? I guess I'm going to take one action to refocus for my spell strike and then do another spell strike.
If you're gonna use lightning, do it, dude.
Alright, fine then. I'll use Thunderous Strike first, which recharges my spell strike and does a 15-foot cone, so will hit you.
It'll also hit Hideki though.
If it
What is
goes straight out, first square is
Oh, okay.
Muglin, and it goes out. Well,
You said a 15-foot cone?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, if you're putting it at it, it's coming from the door. Sure. I give that to you.
Okay. Then yeah, they get a fortitude save for half, I think. They pass.
42, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so you hit him with thunder?
Yeah, I pretty much hit the ground and a sonic wave comes out. I don't know why it really says thunderous when it kind of sounds. The description makes it sound vibrations and like sonic. Oh, thunder.
But that recharged your spell strength.
Yes. So now I can do a spell strike, and then that'll be all 3 actions.
Isn't the thunder smite strike also a melee attack?
Let's see. Constant. No, it's a spell.
Swing your massive weapon, make a melee strike. And then
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're supposed to attack. Dude. Look, the kid's been playing Pathfinder a week.
Then. Alright, I guess.
Yeah, the sonic damage that you did, that happens, I'm pretty sure regardless. That's kind of like splash damage.
Okay.
Yeah. But you do a melee strike with that.
Okay. Give me a second.
Two-handed, though, so if you've got your axe...
All my weapons are two-handed.
Okay. But they're versatile, right? You could do them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Including the green monster. Hey-o.
Yeah, got him.
God. Of course.
He just wanted to see that embarrassment. Boom, roasted. Thank you for that. Alright, so, well, you did charge your spell strike successfully, though, and cause a sonic ripple to reverberate through Muglin. And now what, you gonna spell strike?
Yes.
What you got?
There we go. I selected myself. Okay, selected. Sorry, my mouse is acting up and I'm trying to have myself selected and there we go. Okay. I need to get a new mouse. Oh!
Damn, bro. Oh, man.
We
So-
can't hit all day. None of us.
Coming down with the spell strike just short. Muglin sees it coming a mile away. That's 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, Hideki, seeing this, you are sure you can do better.
Oh no, I'm surrounded. Anyways. Let's see.
Spin to win, bro.
Okay.
That's a good start.
Damage.
So you come down on Muglin with a vicious strike. Yes, you want to describe it yourself? Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah.
Targets. There we go. Let's see how this one goes on our next.
That's a cool feat there. I like that.
Can I hero point that?
Yes. But now, do you okay, yeah, quick reversal, yeah, cool. Yes, you can hero point that, sure.
That didn't do better.
That's usually how it goes, yeah. So you did the hero point correctly, yes.
So I guess it's like
You're off by 1 now.
I'm surrounded. Anyways, stab Muglin through a rib or something, and then try to pull it out and stab behind me. But I did not spin to win. Thus did not hit.
It was a good and valiant effort, though. And is that you got one more action, or is quick reversal?
2 more.
2 more, yeah, because that's just the one, right?
Yep. So I guess I will. Is turning around an action?
No, not if
Okay.
you're just targeting like somebody behind you.
Then I will quick reversal again. So that will be with one map. Hit him. That's a miss. Of course it is. And let's see if I can hit Mugler. Yes. Okay, so I do try to spin to win. I guess spin too high? I don't know. Up to you.
You spend a little. Well, so you see Muglin and you know he is the priority, so you're swinging, low, and it's hitting Muglin. But for Drella, he sees that, so he's taking advantage of the situation by, just kind of hopping out of the way.
So Muglin's under 2 bleeds?
He is, he's just still bleeding, the 1d6 bleed. I don't think they stack. We kind of looked at this the other day, and I think, didn't we come to the conclusion essentially that, like, no effects are duplicative or stacking? I don't know. We didn't really look at bleeds. We were looking more at conditions. And
Bleed follows the same rule. It would just be
Yeah.
the biggest.
and they're the same. So
Exactly.
So yes, we kind of determined that it's not additive or duplicative, right? So he's already bleeding for 1d6. He's still bleeding for 1d6. He didn't recover last time.
And he's, sorry. There we go. Spin to win. Let's do it again. I suppose. So that will be a map. The final map. That's a miss. And this is why you don't do 3 attacks. And a miss.
All right, so fatigued. You swing around one more time. However, you come up short. Speaking of short, Gurn.
I'm gonna demoralize or attempt to drill her.
Okay. What do you tell him?
I'm gonna knock that stupid fucking hat off your head with my electric arc.
Savage.
Get a +2 for stone face feet.
All right.
If let me add it in.
Nice. You are successful. So he becomes frightened 1 and also takes some mental damage from your onslaught.
Okay, so I'll target him and then jump to Mugland. Reflex saves.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get this mental damage on him. He didn't do. What's your intimidation? Is it just trained or untrained? It's not master, is it?
No. Trained.
Alrighty. So this is a DC 23. There we go. Got it on him. So go ahead. Sorry. You gonna electric arc him or
Drill it first.
him
then
to
Muglin.
Muglin? Yeah, gotcha. Alright, so it jumps off of Drella, who manages to jump out of the way just in the nick of time, and lets it fly straight at Muglin here. Ooh. So you have knocked him down to the ground here. He falls unconscious, not dead. And you have mortally wounded him. So you can tell he is in a dying condition. So as his turn starts, he is now just lying there unconscious with 0 HP, still bleeding. Wounded, conscious. Oof. So he bleeds and takes some damage and falls back to dying again. Drilla sees this and has no way to get to him, so he kind of freaks out and goes ham on you, Hideki. Do you have any feat that prevents you from being flat-footed? That you know about?
I don't know of. But my one question is, since Muglin's unconscious, am I flat-footed?
That's a good point.
If he's unconscious, I believe that's no longer a thing.
Flat-footed because he's not actively. Yeah, good point. However, Drilla still goes absolutely ham on you. Trying to get to Muglin, and just starts swinging the sword crazily. You jump out of the way of the first swipe, but the second and third find their home, and you are savaged for 15 and 19 damage. And he screams at you, "Get out of my way!" Meanwhile, Gurn's voice rings in his head and causes him 6 damage.
Well, so Muglin's down. I guess I'll do a quick reload. Turn on sniper's
Muglin is dying currently.
Turn on sniper's aim for Drilla and take a shot.
Isn't bleed so much fun?
There we go.
All right, so you pop off a shot into Drilla that he cannot sustain, and he takes a whopping 47 damage. And is stunned by the shot.
That's my 3.
Drez.
All right. So, given the layout of the hallway here and the crowdedness of it, what's the feasibility of me doing a tumble through to this spot right here?
You could do it. It's in your line of vision.
All right.
Like you could see
Works
this.
for me.
Yeah, I think that's the only requirement, right? That you could see the spot you're tumbling to.
Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to go ahead and tumble through. Old buddy here.
Close.
You do so.
All right, and if you will make him flat-footed for me. Just gonna jab that somewhere. Son of a bitch.
You catch it into the wall.
Have we gotten our new hero point yet?
You can have yours, but Logan wants his to be more thrilling than that.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm just going to immediately burn mine because I do not like this bastard and I want to make him bleed.
All right, so you come down and indeed smack him for a solid 17 damage.
All right, let's just bring that sword around again and see what happens.
As you miss, he throws down his weapon and he begs you to help Muglin before he dies.
Fine for that.
Can I just cut Drella's throat real quick? Now that he's unarmed?
Well, do you have any actions left?
No, but I wanted to do something cool.
No. But you can suggest that and be ready to do that, I guess.
All right, who's up next? Krillin, come up here and cut this guy's throat.
With his blunt wooden bow staff.
He can borrow one of my blades. I've got like 7.
Hand you the katana.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Do we want him alive or dead?
I mean, I say we want Muglin alive, but I don't see any reason to keep Drella alive.
I have no. Can
we
I
get the money
get?
back by handing him back.
Well,
to
we need
people
to,
he
I
betrayed.
need to stabilize Muglin though.
I can do that. I
You
can
wanna
do
it?
that.
You
Yeah,
wanna
I can
do it,
do
or
that.
I can do
easy.
it, or you can do it.
I can do it.
Make sure you tie him up though.
Yes.
Okay. All right. How
If
how
we
can I
hand the
get through
traitor
here?
to those he betrayed, they might pay us back.
Why don't you just get out of the cell and put him in the cell? Or push Muglin's body in the
I
cell.
know. That's what I'm planning on doing. I figured it all out.
Too bad you're
Just
so
ruined it all for
fucking
you.
big. Whose idea was that?
Oh, that was mine.
Hey, Mary, can I tumble through from here, like stride, and then try to
The-
tumble through?
There's nowhere to man. Like, he's taking up that more than that. He's like pressed up against the bars on the side.
Well, there's okay. Well,
Yeah, he's twice as big. He's what are you? Not.
If anything, you need to move back.
Are you large right now? Is that what it
Well,
is?
okay, what I mean I mean to
Yeah.
tumble through Drella to get through the other side of him. I'm not gonna try to get through the bars or anything.
Yeah, no. So, wait. Tumble through Drella?
But I want to be able to hit him, basically.
Okay, so come stand where I am, start your tumble, and I'll give you like one of those, gymnastics class assist where I like help your legs roll, and you can get past him that way, and then punch him in the nuts.
Yeah, because there's nowhere to stand, Mary. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to get on the square where I can hit him. So how would I do that?
I mean, you can tumble, but it's gonna be like at least a -4 circumstance because you're going through like it's a tight hallway and all those people,
That's not worth it. Okay,
and
I'm
you're
just gonna.
and you're like stepping over Muglin.
Okay, I'm gonna tie up Muglin because I have really nothing else to do, Mary. For my first action.
How's your
On
strength?
time.
Could you pick Muglin up and throw him at Drella?
You have rope
Let me double check.
in your bag.
Okay,
You
so
have
I take.
manacles?
Oh, do we have? That's the other game.
Other game.
Oh yeah. So
Okay, so I'll pull out the rope for my first action. I'll tie him up, and then I'm gonna do a treat wounds on him.
okay.
a DC 20 with my assurance, so that's a free heal basically. No, you know what? He doesn't deserve a DC 20. Just a regular DC 15 will do. So exploration, treat wounds, DC 15.
There's your macro in the bot,
Oh.
yeah.
Why did I roll? Oh well, whatever.
You didn't know that was, you clicked the thing, that was right.
Yeah, that's my bad. Anyways, yeah, so there's his heal.
Alright, so
Just give
you
like-
heal him and he is no longer unconscious. He is wounded 2.
Doesn't it drop the wounded and not the unconscious? What? Did I read
No,
that wrong?
so when you get knocked down, and anytime you go to dying, which he went to dying twice, so it got rid of his dying, is what I meant to say. Anytime you go to dying, you also become wounded, right? He did just get treat wounds though, so that would actually get rid of his wounds. So he's actually good. But anytime you get knocked down, you get wounded, okay? And then anytime you start dying, your DC for that is, or your dying condition for that, excuse me, is 1 plus whatever your wounded is. So if you're wounded 3 and you get reduced to 0 hit points, you're dead, right? Because you'd be dying. You'd be dying 4 or whatever. So yeah, wounded is, you gotta pay attention to them for sure. But then treat wounds fixes it. So easy fix, but big consequences if left untreated, I guess. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So you have tied up Muglin. You have patched him up. He has come to, and he begins to tell you, okay, that's enough. That's enough. I'll tell you everything I know. Just let me go. You think I work alone without some protection, without a way out? I have friends in very high places, friends who can help you if you help me, or who can make your life a living hell if I'm killed. Just let me go, and I'll give you my buyers' names right here and right now. You can go see them for yourselves. Do whatever you want with them. Doesn't matter to me. But you kill me, and their names die along with me. If you want to put this genie back in the bottle, you have to let me live.
I vote we start cutting off
Hey,
toes.
can I use a free action and gag him to shut him up?
If you want to. He's just offered you a deal, though.
I'm not taking that deal.
We'll take him back to our keep.
We're gonna take him back.
Yeah.
As you guys are talking, you hear a shot ring out. And I'm gonna hero point it.
Oh, you're just going right for the kill.
God. At least it hit that time. Oh, for Christ's sakes.
All right, so he is dying once more.
Thought we wanted him alive for the
I
money.
mean, I do appreciate the sentiment, but that hasn't accomplished anything.
I'm playing my character. It's his whole motivation and this whole thing is to kill that guy.
Yep.
Okay, as my character, I say, can you at least let us torture him for information before you kill him? I promise you get to kill him, but let's just rough him up some and
Okay.
get information out of him first. It'll be more fun that way.
And I just look really annoyed and say, fine.
Look,
And
you
then
can
I,
get the
then I
first
look at
punch in if you want.
Then I look at the DM and beg for an extra hero point for sticking to my character.
Well, you might have got one until you said that.
Shamelessly looking for one. Alright, I won't shoot him again.
Well, so with both of them surrendered, effectively combat has ended. So you have a choice here now what you'll do with either one of these. I mean, Drella's standing there basically with his hands up. Muglin is tied up and now dying once more. He's just been shot again.
I will quickly treat wounds him.
Okay.
I vote we march Drella back to his old boss. Just let her deal with him.
Can I do it? I'll tie him up. And
Ooh,
take him
yes,
back
I
and
like
get my
that.
money back.
I want to see what happens.
I'm on board with that idea. I just would like to add maybe a suggestion that we cut his hands off
What the
before we take him
fuck?
back.
Sorry. I have a plus 12 in it too. Fuck.
So as you try to treat wounds on Muglin, your hand slips and you kill him.
Oh my gosh. Logan, you should just let me do it. I had assurance.
Yeah,
Wait,
but you
really?
can't do it if you treated wounds him
Oh,
already.
right. True.
What happens on a failure? On a crit fail?
You have a
Oh,
hero
wait.
point, Logan?
It's only a crit fail that does the damage, though, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Looks like that is not the case, boys. Got a corpse on your hands.
Wow.
Alright, we gotta go find a cleric.
I can't
Right?
give hero point because I don't have anything.
This guy was dying twice, healed, shot again. You know.
Yeah. No, that's true.
So you're gonna return? You're gonna take Mr. Drella here back to the.
Well, how much does Drella know of... Before we do that, how much does Drella know of Ambrose's operation?
Interrogate Drella because our little... he's a halfling, right? Our halfling is dead, so we gotta...
Well, he just got his hands up and he tells you, I don't know, I don't know nothing. He was just paying me to help him get out of this place.
I load my gun once more and look right at him.
He just wets himself. He's now soaked in urine.
Alright, I want to go get my money back. Looks like we won't get anything from him. Or that.
Who are you? You're intimidating him?
Yeah, didn't work.
He already wet himself.
I look at Saren and say, I could do only so much, but with that shot, he's dead. Because with that freaking -1.
I apologize for nothing.
So you guys gonna take Drella back to?
Yep, I'd like to bind him. And then I'm gonna march him back to the...
I'm telling you, cut his hands off first
He
and
really
then
wants
take
a
him back.
refund, man.
Well, if I cut off his hands, I might kill him.
He'll be useless too.
Someone here has to have a torch. You cut off his hands, you immediately cauterize the wounds,
Alright,
and you
fine.
march him down the hallway.
I got
Stick out
produce
your
flame.
hand.
We can do
Oop.
that.
Click the wrong thing.
Stick out your hands.
He shakily holds out his hands.
You guys are horrible people.
Yes, I am. Any other questions?
All right, and you do what? Chop his hands
Chop
off.
off his hands.
And then what do you guys cauterize it with anything or bandage it? or-
I use produce flame and sear his hands.
Well, stumps.
All right. So you said, well, you're bandaging it? Yes?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, yes. So he is screaming in pain but bandaged. And yes, utterly incapable of using any utensil or weapon.
Okay, now time to march him right back to his boss.
Okay, so you go down this way. You march him into this room, and you see that the gilded gunners here have kind of heard you coming and assembled. As you march them into the room, what do you tell them?
So,
Tell me
I
what
have
you-
one trader here for the small price of 500 gold.
Sharkosa looks at you here, and she just begins to laugh. She nods at one of her companions, and they toss you a small pouch. You look through the contents and notice that it is, in fact, your missing gold.
All right, I shove them towards them and walk away.
Well, before you leave, and she says, and what about the little rat?
We handled him.
He's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about.
And she says, and he told you his plan?
No, what is his plan?
More or less.
Can you fill in the details?
So she does not hear that at all because you're 50 feet away from her.
Well, certain
I'm
belief
yelling,
in
and the
God-
walls are stone, so it echoes.
I can't go through the walls here.
All right, she be. You can squeeze it. You're just taller, right?
Oh,
I
no,
get-
no, I'm saying
I kept
Foundry
just-
won't allow me.
Oh, because you're too big.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
I've already tried to get over there. I just can't.
Well, you could dispel your own magic here. Do you want to shrink back down?
Sure. Yeah, we're in combat. Technically, I'm clumsy 1 now. If I read that right.
I think you're supposed to be while you're enlarged. Actually, I don't know. Read it again. Tell me.
Yeah.
So she begins to explain to you all that while they had him captured, they found out all they needed to know. They found out that, of course, to no one's surprise, Muglin's support among the shield marshals of Alkenstar is absolute, and that if you had attempted to turn him into the authorities, he would have just walked free, and you all would have been probably thrown in prison yourselves. He explains to you, or she explains to you, something you already had a pretty well idea about, that his strongest ally from the very beginning is a very high-ranking shield marshal named Lovelace, Angelique Lovelace. He tells you, or she tells you further, that Muglin revealed his sinister plan was to use Lovelace as cover to arrange a sale of pyronite to 2 buyers who, very interested in their identity, she learned through a particular bit of torture involving chopping off toes. You see, Muglin, he lost a few while he was here with the Gilded Gunners. And Sharkosa learned that his buyers were indeed a necromancer from Geb named Parsis, and a geomancer from Nex named Iberium. At first, Muglin thought they were separate clients, but he explained to Sharkosa he started to suspect they might be one and the same person. Why that is, she didn't quite deduce. However, she told you that, the fact that this scheme of his involved, the nations of Geb and Nex and wizards from those countries, that's when she decided her and the Gilded Gunners were going to just take their money and get out, because this was all a little bit too much for them. She tells you, there's not much more that she can reveal. However, if you're going to keep down this good guy path, and she says it very sarcastically, you better stay on the trail of this pyronite, because otherwise it could end up in the wrong hands very quickly. With that, you all kind of look amongst yourselves and resolve your next best move is to go back to the barrel and bullet and concur with the Charlie to your angel, Phoebe Dunsmith.
Sorry, what were the names of those two people? Just so I don't have to ask you every time.
So it was a necromancer from Geb named Parsus, 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 and a geomancer from Nex named Iberium, Ibrium.
Just to clarify, those are the two countries just outside of where we're at.
Yes, to the
Are
north.
antagonistic, or
Yes, to the north and to the south. Yes, the
Iberian?
the nations of Geb and Nex have been bitter enemies for thousands of years, effectively stalemated by the spell scar and its effect on magic. So the spell scar is the strip where you guys are, where Alkenstar exists, where basically magic doesn't work as expected or have any effect at all. So
we're no man's land and they found the artillery. Gotcha.
right. So a non-magical weapon that is as powerful as Power Knight would be like a huge advantage. It would be like having magic, like having Fireball, right? Yeah.
We're no man's land and they figured out where the artillery is.
Right.
Gotcha.
So you all, well,
Oh, do I give them his hands?
you could if you want to. They're just, did you pick them up from the
Just
ground?
make a nice necklace out of them.
Just hand them to one of the guys in there. Don't even say anything. Just give him some hands and walk away.
I'll just like quietly, without saying anything, drop the hands like into the
There's
hands of the leader and walk away.
There's a +1 striking dueling pistol here if anyone needs it.
And as I see you do that, I say, well, that deserves a round of applause. And then walk away.
All right, so let's see here. You guys, let's see, get the right guys. You all return to the Barrel and Bullet, and you belly up to the bar as you are wont to do. Let me get you seated here.
But
When you figure about
What-
780 XP,
What are you trying to do there, Vemgard?
Take all of Muglin's stuff.
You trying to rob a dead man?
Let's see. I want that +1 striking dueling pistol.
Okay, take it.
oh,
Because I was going to put it all in the chest and let you guys all see what you guys want and sell everything that I have in the bag of holding.
Yeah, I got stuff to put in the selling chest as well.
Yeah.
All right. So do you have everything picked up? Yes.
I'm trying to pick. Oh, there we go.
and I guess before we go, we should grab our weapons from that chest.
Oh yes, good idea.
Yes. So, what weapons? One at a time ish, if we can. What weapons were we talking
Get
about?
+1 hand wraps for one of those weapons. Just something to wear as an emergency.
Hand wraps of mighty blows.
Yes, sir. Please.
All right. Let's see.
dual wield dwarven scatterguns. Hold up.
All right.
They are concussive.
What's another one? Somebody give me.
Alright, I'm going to put it into the chat. I'm just not very good at pronouncing that. Geta?
Nagatana.
Yeah, it's a 3-piece bow staff.
That's one of the +1 commons. And then that's his one. What is this?
I'd like a
Uncommon, I think. I was looking at treasure vaults on the way.
Sure it's a
back.
Nagatana? Because the Nagatana is a, like, spear sword.
This 6-foot staff has a 2-foot long, slightly curved sword-like blade attached at one end. The long pole helps keep the wielder out of reach of swords and shorter weapons. It is uncommon.
no one
Have-
absolutely needs anything, a +1 striking Harmona gun would be fun.
It's just +1 not striking that we can get, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, there's
Isn't +1 striking, that's what it means to add 1 to it?
No, those are two different rooms.
yes.
Potency and striking are two different rooms.
Gotcha.
So
Whatever
this
mindful-
this rack's got 6 common, 4 uncommon, 3 uncommon martial, and then 3 of them, any of them, can have a +1 potency rune. So Krillin got a +1 common. Vemgard is taking a uncommon.
And mine would be the martial weapon, right?
Is it martial? I don't think.
Maybe not. That sounds like a martial.
Martial weapon, yeah.
It's martial weapon. Yeah, so that's one. That's one of the uncommon martials. Yes.
So what's left, Mary?
You can get 5 commons, 4 uncommons, and you have 2 uncommons. Marshals. 2 uncommon marshals, 4 common marshals, 5 simple, and 2 of them can be +1. So beyond specific requests, I mean, you can just take back to town like pistols, common pistols, Glock 43. I don't know. In Pathfinder?
Yeah.
Common one? It had to be common. So no one else with anything else?
What's expensive that we can just buy and sell in town? Anyone familiar with any weapons like that, common and uncommon?
Well, not in particular.
You know what, Mary? I'll take that Dragon Ball staff that I mentioned. Let me find what it looks like, just for some flavor. Well, I'll get the what's it called? The acrobat stuff? No. Twining staff.
All right, that's a common. Is it martial or simple? Simple. All right, so that's a common simple. All right. Did anybody have anything else? I mean, you don't. This is not a have to type of situation.
I'll go for a composite short bow.
So that's just another common.
We still have a +1 weapon left. You may as well add the +1 to it if we do.
They're all +1, right?
No, you have two more that can be +1.
Oh, sorry. That's what I meant, Mary. For these items that I wanted them to be +1. I assumed they were all +1, but
I mean, your hand wraps are.
okay. Can I get a +1 twining staff instead of a regular?
So you're gonna take 2/3 of the +1. All right. Is your
no one else is asking for any, so.
I want one, and yeah, Gurn should definitely have one. He needs a +1 weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, if other people need, then I will defer to what they need. I'll take if it's extra. If there's an extra one, I'll take it.
All right. So where you at? Let's see. Loot Goblin. Alright, there you go. So that would be just who else wanted? Somebody else wanted a +1? Or needed? Or what? What y'all working out?
Gurn Gurn if you didn't have.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
thanks.
so I got Gurn, but then that would be the last one if the staff and the wraps are good.
We only have 3.
There's only 3 that can have +1. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't need it on the other gun.
I'll put my Nagala. Fuck, I can never say the name. +1 then. No one else.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Y'all work that out.
We've already done our 3, right?
Oh, then yeah.
All right, so let's see here. So that that is another uncommon. So you got 3 uncommons. Or wait, is that what are guns? Guns are martial weapons. So actually, you still have 4 simple uncommons, 1 martial uncommon left to you after this harmonica. Uh-oh. Just lost my screen here. What the heck? Hold on, let me reload. It just all went gray to me. It's not happened before.
Oh, well, you're paused now.
No, that's that pause bug.
D4 is using up too much memory, bro. Just kidding.
Let's see. Is it running? No. It's not even running. Alright, let's see, bro. Did that get in your bag? No. I don't think it did. I went to drag that over to you and it just like went great. Alright, so let's not drag ourselves too much here. Alright. Last call for alcohol. You have 3 commons, 4 wait, was it 3 commons, 4 uncommons, simple, and 1 uncommon martial.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, so having looted up and loaded up, you guys make your way back to the barrel and bullet. And the tone and tenor here of the honky tonkin changes as you enter your familiar establishment. And as you all return here and begin to regale Phoebe Dunsmith with the tale of your most recent encounter, everyone in the place is inspired, and you all receive a hero point. She begins to look very concerned, and she looks up from the bar and tells you, if Muglin was telling the truth, then Alkenstar is about to be caught between 2 nations with some very dangerous new toys. She turns her gaze at all of you. You've got what you came for. Revenge against Muglin. Maybe you still have some bad blood with Loveless too. Either way, I have a feeling I'll be calling on you again before this whole Pyronite dilemma is over. Don't worry. There's plenty of gold in it for you. At that, she tells you this would be a great time to sell all your goods and to check all your character sheets, because now you are all level 8 with 0 XP.
Shit. Let's go.
Whoop, whoop.
So let's take a little break there. Everybody, pull up your Pathfinder and or take a break. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, and I'll be right back. And then I think the selling chest is it. Y'all can see it still. All right. So yeah, we'll take care of all that real quick. Take a look at sheets and all that. This is the end of book 2. And I thought I had done like Age of Ashes, but I did not. So each one of these is a separate module. So I'm going to have to fucking export you guys all out of the thing and put you in the other game. So saying let's take care of all our settling and get everybody leveled up and right in this game. And then, you know, we might have time to jump into that other game. I can export you all real quick, but let's take care of the first thing first, and then we'll worry about the second thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. I'll be right back. Use the bathroom. All right. So, once everybody kind of gets back here, okay, sweet. I see we are loading up. And it tells, yeah, what's up?
Oh, nothing. I'm just looking.
How many days did we decide it takes to transfer runes from one weapon to another?
Transfer them?
I think it was like, what, 2 or 4 days that we.
Well, I don't
figured out?
know. Well, okay, let's see. I guess, did we just start using a like generic craft, or we just let,
Yeah.
we're just rolling in
Yeah.
this game, right? Yeah. We'll have to, I think it's the same as craft. Let's see, transferring, but it takes 1 day.
I've got a plus 12 in crafting, if that helps.
It does
I do.
not.
I do, if we've got the time, I do have a rune that I need to move.
Well, I mean, it does not if we're like doing it by the rules as written, right? Because don't you need to have magical crafting to mess with any of this?
Yeah.
I do believe. But let's see. So the DC of the check to transfer the rune is determined by the item level of the rune, and the price of the transfer is 10% of the rune's price. If you're swapping, use a level price between the 2 runes. Takes 1 day. You can continue to work over additional days to get a discount. Just like with crafting. See what that's about. Is your repairing item? Let's see. Yeah. What's the discount? Oh, okay. So apparently, like with crafting, everything takes 4 days, but you can like keep doing it longer to make it cost less. But that's getting really into like actually playing by the rules. So, what were you trying to transfer? Let me not get lost in the weeds here.
I need to take the striking rune that's on that short sword, and I need to put it on the +1 rapier.
Let's see. The team says you hear them in word. All right. So you, I'm sorry. Say it one more time, and I get it. I swear.
I've got a +1 striking short sword. I want to take the striking rune from it and put it onto my +1 rapier.
Okay. And that was gonna be. Alright, so it takes 1 day. And the DC is 19. And the cost is 7 gold.
Okay.
You doing it?
Looks like I'm doing it again. Come on.
Well, hold on before you keep doing that, because it's supposed to be. I mean, again, we could play this as loosely as possible, but let me see here. Okay, so that would have cost you guys all 1 day, right? So then, yeah, you can try it again. It's failures are costing you a day. If you critically, wait, what did I say? Was it 19?
Doesn't the crafter have like?
So actually, those would
bonus?
be crit fails. Well, are you rolling? Why are you just rolling a d20? Why aren't you rolling your crafting skill?
Because we were using an NPC crafter, so my crafting skill wouldn't apply.
Not in this game. In this game,
Okay.
I was just letting you guys roll, even though you don't have magical crafting and you shouldn't be able to do it at all.
Okay.
In
well,
Age of Ashes, we were using what you call it.
Yeah, in that case, I can roll my crafting.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was just rolling a d20. Yeah, roll crafting.
Jesus Christ, I'm sick
Roll
of this.
crafting higher than that. A 7. Come on. Alright, so it cost you 14 gold. But you successfully did it. It did take you 2 days. And that was coming off of your short sword, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. You have magically transferred.
Thank you.
And 2 whole days of gold bar. So now all this stuff in the sale box, is this you want to split all this? It's all worth 1,500 gold basically.
Yeah.
It's 1,579 to be precise about it. And there's 6 of you guys, so what is it? $250 each. So I'll add that to everybody. And how you guys were you guys is it Path Muncher on? Were you guys able to do that? Or
I'm checking that right now.
I don't know if everybody if it's all configured like it should be still.
Muncher requires the creator actor permissions for your user.
FYI, I've still got our big ass bomb. We never used it yet, so that's an option for later.
So I'm gonna assume then that you did not inform her, Dunsmith, that you found some Power Knight on.
Oh, were we supposed to?
I
don't
don't know.
remember.
No, I'm just. I mean, you just
Or you
reminded
guys
me
said we
because
let
you
her know we
said
have
you
Fire Knight?
still had it in your bag. Keep it in mind, you know, Gattleby's here. He might be like, "Hey, what the heck? You don't need to be walking around with that, son."
The last resort weapon.
So you guys aren't able to use Path Muncher. Let's see.
No.
I didn't even try it. I just did it manually.
I can't figure out how to add my stuff from. How do I add my features for the level? This is confusing.
Your features. What do you? Where you like?
I'm trying to put in the feats that I goes for level 8. But
So there's a little tab that says browse, and when you click that, it opens up what's called the compendium browser, and you should be able to find it in there, and then drag it over.
Felling strike, but it's not popping up under feats.
What is it called?
Check the filters on your feats too. Sometimes it selects the wrong one. Like if it's a class feat, make sure it doesn't have ancestry feat selected in the categories.
It's a class feat.
Felling strike. All right, I see it here. It goes in where your class feats.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay. Let's see. Free archetypes.
Well, I was gonna say if you guys want to go on Path Builder real quick and give me your JSON code, I can punch it in on my end, or if you already got it, just tell me right here.
Alright, just had it. It's 179839.
Where you at? Where'd you go?
Where am I? I was always looking at my character sheet. I never even noticed that I wasn't there.
There you go. So let's see. Path Muncher, you said
9839.
What's that? You said 179839?
Yes.
It didn't work. And it wiped you. What the fuck?
Oh. Okay.
GG, Logan. It's been
Bye.
fun playing with you.
Yeah, you want to check it again and see? It says unable to fetch. Rip.
Oh, I do have a Gunslinger Magus.
Oh, wait. I think I can hear you. You said 179839.
Yes.
Nope, it's not going to work with
It-
that.
I noticed we stopped doing the the magic time and the what's it called when the magic goes crazy?
Surge time and bronze
Yeah.
time.
Are we,
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, haven't gotten the forecast in a while. Let's see, let me reload. See what's up.
So would I put the warning shot under class feats due to advanced shooting?
What is awarding it to you? That's where you would go. How
Well, I'm
like
getting advanced shooting through archetype, but it's not popping up a slot to give me the gunslinger feat box.
archetype feats. What is the one that you're trying to take?
Warning shot. It's a level 2.
Yeah, I see you. Yeah, there's not a slot open.
put it in bonus. That's what I've been doing for my archetypes.
Well, at first you guys didn't have a spot for them because I didn't have that little
Oh, right,
box.
you did add
too.
them. That's right.
Yeah, but now there's a box for them. But I mean, yeah, you should still be able to add it. Here you go. What's your Logan? Let's see. Hold on.
Should work. I'd put her under bonus feats and that'll just.
Hold on. There you go. I think it's good now, but you need to select your. Let's see. You have fighter dedication, Logan. What's your arcane school? You're muted.
It's Arcana.
So abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, transmutation, or universalist. That's what it's asking me. Select an arcane school.
Oh, so I'm an arcane caster. Use the arcane spell list.
I mean, this is something I think when you make your magus, you would have picked, right? Doesn't it have an effect on like how your spells strike and stuff and all that kind of thing? It's kind of like the oracles and
I'm
had
looking
the
at
mystery or whatever. Or the
oh
witch.
my subclass. My hybrid study is externable iron.
No, it's
Okay.
Let's see. Class feature, arcane school. What is it good for? Do you have like a wizard archetype or something?
I was going to be putting that in right now as at level 8.
Yeah, that's what it's pulling in.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. That one is evocation.
All right, so it pulled in most stuff.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah. Only thing is I'm screwed on my inventory from the campaign.
What do you mean?
Because it deleted and loaded all the stuff in from my path builder.
Yeah, your basic gear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you still have your 250 from tonight.
Yeah, because that's how much I only have. So I only have 0 coins. Oh.
All right. So, what other character sheet stuff issues we have? Any? Well, because I'm trying to get you guys all updated so I can export you and load you into the other game. Because for these, I didn't load them all into the same game like I've done with Age of Ashes. They're all separate, like games, like modules or whatever. Looking decent, good. What's up?
Yes, I'm just checking over my stuff right now.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, no, my guy's 100% good now.
Looking good. How about anybody else? Anything missing that needs added? Or spots need added for things? There we go. What say you all? Looking good? Hold on, I see y'all lighting up, but I don't hear nothing. Are y'all talking and I don't hear you? Somebody say something. Yeah, hold on, my sound's goofed up.
We're all talking.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's good now. Say something.
Yep, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, you guys? Are you? I'm asking you, are you fucking good? All right, yeah.
I was just saying, all I want to do is try to add a wounding rune to my weapon.
You want to add a wounding rune. Let's take a look.
Mary, I'd like to add a resilient rune to my armor
Okay.
when you're done with that with this.
Okay. Okay. What does this thing cost? All right. It's pricey.
Will 519 gold do it?
Hold on, let's see here. It's a wounding. Well, it's this. Diamond's not HP, right? I mean, you can buy it, but then you're crafting it, so what's going to cost you? Oh, yeah. Right. So, etching it, and you're putting on what? Your Giselle?
Hell yeah.
Oof. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not gonna have enough money to do it. Believe, let's see. Oh, well, so you just wanna swap. So that would be a little different. That'd be more like what Chesty did. Yeah.
I don't believe I have a wounding yet.
I have to burst your bubble though.
Yeah.
Usage. I'm reading it. Usage etched to a piercing or slashing melee weapon. Isn't your Giselle a gun?
It is. It does piercing damage.
Ooh, let's see here.
I know I'm having this problem with my bow with Ghost Touch in my other campaign.
Yeah, he is correct. It is only for a melee weapon.
How is it on Kit's gun?
It has it? I did not know that.
Put it on long rifle, and
I thought you had it on
Path
your
Builder
katana.
didn't flag me.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to have that.
You are not.
Well, shit.
I thought he had that on his katana.
I do, but I also had it on my gun.
Oh.
Well, can I mulligan it? Or
Can you do what? Mulligan it.
yeah, I really didn't know I wasn't allowed to have that.
Oh, it's already gone.
Well, I'm asking if I can get a rune to replace it, or if I'm just out in the cold.
That's the weapon you started with?
Yeah, I started with the katana and the long rifle.
I mean, you still got a property one on your katana?
I still have wounding on the katana.
So that's fair.
Wait.
You can buy a property rune and try to put on your rifle like these guys are doing.
Gotcha. Out in the cold. GP. How much did I get? Did I get anything from the cell split?
Yeah, I think the mayor.
Yes, 250.
250.
I believe he added it to all of us.
Let's see. Cost 500. How much does it cost to try to put a rune on your gun?
Same amount as to purchase the room.
Same amount as purchasing it.
Well, so yeah, that's a little different because it's a thing. Let's see here. How many rounds? Never. Get out of here. Get a key, loser. Hold on. These are actually a little different. These property runes. I'm just noticing.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I know, I opened the door.
You did?
We're all coming in. Okay. I know it's 10. So, okay. They just have a little bit of a special more because so those ones like the property runes, you might find a property rune that, let's say, is not necessarily like what you've been looking at as far as like wounding and all that. Let's say it's a property rune that allows you to cast a spell, and instead of putting it on a weapon or something, you want to put it on like a sash or a piece of cloth or something. So that's why I was like, wait a minute, there's a little something more to this. Or at least they're in that same class of runes, like the ones that add, because they add like a magical property to your, like a thing, right? That can be done. Yeah. So yes, it follows the same price and cost and all that. So if you're trying to put it on a +1 striking, that is gonna already have. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty much just what Chesty said. So it's 3. Well, you can't. What one did you say you wanted to put on there? Sorry.
Who, me?
No, Alex.
I was thinking of putting
Hideki.
Flaming, but it's like 500, so I couldn't afford it.
Yeah. You said flaming.
Yeah.
Yes. So that would cost you 500 to buy it, and then it would cost you 340. Right. It costs you 340 to etch it, or to try to etch it, and you would need a DC 24 crafting success.
Said 340.
Yes, so you would be looking at 840 for one attempt at putting it on there, and that attempt can fail. And what, do you lose the money?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the money has to be paid. It's basically considered being paid up front.
Yeah.
I have +11 to crafting. Problem is, I don't got enough money. Oh well.
Yeah, and the thing, well, so in our Age of Ashes game, we came upon this problem where we realized, since we had kind of not really been, we kind of been just hand waving crafting and such a little bit, because we were trying to learn like all the other rules, more acutely. So technically, and I think actually, if you guys will agree with me on this, so you know how you guys have a shitload of feats, which in Pathfinder you end up with a shitload of feats, but you have a few more than you probably normally would because you're not taking magical crafting or this or that kind of other thing, right? And it's, I'm not downing on how we play, because I obviously enjoy how we play, but it's because we've played more video gamey style than we have played like actual like TTRPG campaign. I'm living in it. I'm earning income. You know what I mean? Like,
Right, so we should be taking non-combat feats and whatnot.
right. And we, we just kind of, I don't think any of us are really that interested in that side of the system. Yeah.
I mean, but for next time, we know someone should focus on crafting at least.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, it just adds another. It's another like choke point to like resources and stuff that's available.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so yeah. But I think most people don't really, you know, for just home games and playing. Now, if you're like go get in Pathfinder Society or something, right? They're gonna be like, well, you can't do that. But yeah. So is that clear as mud? So in this game, what we've been doing is just like, and I mean, we can change it up and have a. I mean, I think maybe at one point we did just say, okay, Phoebe, you're hiring somebody. But in Age of Ashes, like I say, we just made one guy who had to drop out. We like made his guy become like the resident crafter or whatever, and we just
Well,
you know.
that's me. I mean, I have magical crafting. We just don't have any time to do it.
Well, there
Well,
you go.
So we got
Maybe that's what we did before. Did you just do everybody's role before? I don't know.
Well, I tried it once, but it didn't make any sense to do it. We never had
Yeah.
any downtime, and we could always just buy the stuff here.
Well,
Yeah.
from here on out, let's just make you do our crafting.
It'll cost you.
Can't afford me.
Well, that I
I
don't have
can't
any
take-
gold either.
But since I can't take the other rune, I do have one I would like to take. Energizing.
All right. What's up? with it?
250 to cost. I'm not sure what it costs to craft, and if I can get Derek to craft that for me, that'd be great.
Well, it depends on what you put it on. What you want.
My Giselle.
Okay. And you said which one again?
Energizing.
Energize.
What is that?
Mountain Dew, sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Means if you hit me with certain types of damage, I can channel that into my next weapon, and it adds an extra 1d8 of that damage.
Oh, cool.
All right, let's see. Energize. Is a level 6. So let's see. Accessory recovery is for me. Follow all the same rules, formulas, etching. Okay, yeah, so it's the same person. So this is on your plus. Is it striking? +1 striking.
Yeah. What does that cost for one attempt at
It's
and this
340 gold.
total? Okay.
The 340 for the attempt. It's 250 to buy it, and then 340 to attempt to etch it.
340 and 250?
Yes.
Fuck,
So you look at
590.
it, 590.
I've got 519. Let's see what I can sell.
I mean, do we have time in the story for earn income activities right now? Or are we having to really race
I
against the
mean,
clock
there's
here?
like
what?
Dunsmith hasn't given you any indication that you need to hurry, I guess.
So
Not yet, sell
why
my-
don't we take advantage of the opportunity to earn some income?
Sure.
I like that. Yeah.
You want to try and do it as a group? And so we
Nope.
can. Oh, okay. Just trying to do.
I got shot down fast.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me what you want to do there, Drez, to earn some income over the course of how long?
All right, so I mean, we don't want to drag things out too long, right? Let's say maybe, what do you guys think? 2 weeks?
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, would you drag things out too long in the sense of the game time, or
Yeah, in sense of the game time. I mean, real life time, who the hell cares? Let's drag it out as long as we need to.
right?
Our time isn't valuable.
Fair. Okay. I know what I'm going to do for mine.
All right, so let's say I am going to make good use of these 2 weeks, and I'm going to use my thievery skill to go on a crime spree.
Let's see. Oh.
Do a little bit of nighttime B&E.
And so you're gonna do this for 2 weeks? Are you gonna how you going every night? How many hours per
Yeah,
night?
we'll do every night. Like, I mean, make sure everybody's good in the sleep and the sun hadn't come up yet. So we'll say 4 hours
Okay.
per night for 14 days.
And what part of town are you doing this in?
Oh shit, I don't know. Remember what the parts of town are? Do we have a map somewhere?
Yeah. Let's see here. Where's the map? It's the map. It's the map. Whoop. Well, if I could hit the right freaking button here. Hold on one thing. Well, what's that? Alkenstar. Well, I thought I had it right here at hand. Hold on. I guess did I never add it into this one?
Hang on, I got one on Google here.
Google it, yeah. Well, so you have the area of town that you guys are in is obviously the seedy part of town, and then you have the kind of the college area. In one corner, you have the kind of high society. There's two sides of Alkenstar, the smoke side and sky side.
Yeah,
The
girls.
sky side being a higher elevation, and the smog and smoke from industry doesn't waft over there, so it's where all the rich folks are, fancy folks. And then the other areas are just like industrial.
Let's say I'm hitting up Skyside, Auburn Hill, and Auburn District. Both that area right there. They're both together.
Okay, that's like the professors and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. That's like where you guys went into the you remember the shop by the college,
Yeah, where we tried to sell some drugs.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, we tried to sell some candy.
Yes.
I made him a lot of money
Are
off
y'all
that
the
candy.
people that were buying in my backstory?
It's gonna cause some tension.
I believe I pickpocketed some drugs off of a college kid and sold them too.
Back to him, yes. So, you said how many days? Okay, so if you want to, well, I guess I'm supposed to just see the. Oh no, you go ahead and you roll, yeah. And this would be your thievery, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go. And your thievery is at master?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for your thieving, you come away with 630 gold.
Nice.
Well, while he's doing this, I have found a job that someone was looking for someone to stealthily follow their spouse, figure out what they're up to.
GI?
A really rich guy hired me to follow his wife, be stealthy about it.
Oh, then I
All right.
go mad.
So you did private investigator work?
Yeah.
Okay. How long and how many days?
It took about 2 weeks.
Okay. How many hours per day? Like,
Let's
I
say,
guess describe the work.
Here. Well, in the evenings when or the mornings, I guess, when he goes to work, he hired me to follow his wife to figure out who she was banging. So it'd be like 8 hours a day.
Who was she banging, by the way?
You got to pay the money to know.
I'm not the one that hired you. I'm just asking you over drinks in the bar.
Well, short answer, multiple people.
At the same time, or?
Well, separate.
All right. So, let me see that roll.
Wow.
0 point.
Okay. Let's see that roll again.
There,
Hey,
23
better.
was the one, right? Did we get another hero point for it being 11?
It's gonna want a 23 in me.
Well, I did give it. Did you not hear me?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll take it.
At 10:40, I gave it when y'all came back to Dunsmith.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
All right. So, your master as well. Let's see.
Highest an 8.
Ooh. So this man stiffs you on any good payment, and after all this work, you only come away with 56 gold.
Well, that was my roll right there.
Wait, why are you rolling stealth? Or because you're following him stealthily?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, so yeah, okay.
There's all 3 hero points to get Buddy. I wanted to save the last one for crafting.
So you used all 3 hero points. Is that what you're
All
telling
3.
me?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Okay. Well, then you do fare much better.
Oh, thank God.
And you also come away with a payment of 630 gold.
All right. I will add it.
How much would an assassin make?
I got it. I'm adding
Okay.
it. Yeah, y'all let me add money and healing and damage. All right.
All right. For mine, I will say it's split up into week by week. First week I was going to be a bouncer here at the bar, but then midway, a woman asked me, "Can you come bodyguard me? Because I feel like a stalker's creeping on me." Some rich woman.
You'll wind up dead.
I see where this is going.
Hey, your 2 weeks have already happened. You didn't. I'm just helping this lady. What happens, happens. And if you see
Long
me
story
in
short, I saw him banging the lady.
Are you offering your services? Sir?
yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
let him do
I'm
gigolo as
sorry,
a
kid.
That's a performance check, right?
That would be a
No.
diplomacy check, first of all, to see if you can sell it.
Oh, fuck, I only have 1 hero point too.
Yeah, why don't you just do something normal?
Oh, I was saying a bouncer for the first week. I was
Oh,
saying at
you're gonna
least
be a bouncer for the first
for
week.
first week,
Okay.
yeah. And then she came up to me.
Okay.
she heard the rep about the green monster. I don't need to do diplomacy. She came to me.
Hmm. Okay. Well, so for your bouncing, let's see. Do what?
Athletics check.
Well, no. Well, because you're working the door, so it's not just gonna be about you being all big and strong. You gotta like, work with people and talk with people. So I mean, that's probably would be either probably diplomacy or society, because you have to work that door. You know what I mean?
All right. Then I'll do diplomacy because.
I mean, the athletics comes into play when you got to kick somebody out.
I thought this was a rowdy bar.
No, man, this is y'all's spot. This is your headquarters.
I let some college folk in.
All right. So you don't do a very good job bouncing, and Dunsmith pays you only 50 gold for helping, and you you feel like some of that was pity. Now with your lady friend here, that is definitely going to be athletics.
All right, I will take that. So I was going to ask if I could use Arcana and
What?
use spell enlarge.
Wow.
Oh, now his secret is revealed. Yeah, but you gotta. Yeah, that's fair. But you got the athletics is what's gonna get you paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, that was a good one. I like it.
All right, you fare a little better. And let's see here. You are trained. You fare just a little bit better, and come away with, let's see, 30. You come away with not as much as you wanted, but you have the jingle of 100 gold in your pocket, and you feel like she too took a little bit of pity on you.
God damn it!
It's too big,
My
man. You
mojo's going.
couldn't hang. You couldn't sustain. All right, so 2 weeks has passed by. So any of you other guys want to do any crafting or earning? What will you do?
I'm gonna earn income. I'm gonna do kind of like performances of feats of strength, like lifting heavy things and whatnot. For the rich folks of Alkenstar.
All right. So well, are you just like standing there flexing and showing your muscles, or are you like doing flips and stuff?
Yeah, I'm doing all that. Lifting heavy things and entertaining ways and whatnot.
Okay. So are you mostly like lifting things and like flexing, or are you mostly like doing backflips and?
Probably a mix of both, I'd say, just to keep it entertaining.
Which one are you doing more?
The lifting.
Thank you. All right, yes, go ahead with athletics.
All right.
All right, so you do this for how long? The whole time, all day, sun
Yeah,
up,
same
sun.
with these guys, yeah.
For the whole 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And you are master. So you come away with quite a haul. Your hat was filled to the brim most days, and you earn 280 gold for your bumming.
Alright, better than 0.
Okay. For my downtime, I was a criminal, so could I reach out to a contact from my past and get an assassination mission for the first week?
Cool.
And what would be?
Describe the mission that he has given you.
So, high value target in a very hard to get place where I have to basically bounce off the walls up a alley to get to the sniping position.
Parkour.
Hardcore. Okay. So how I would say let's do it this way. Let me see a survival DC on your level to see how many days. So if you so a DC on your level right now would be 24.
Okay, so roll a survival check.
So a success, you find them within a day. Failure, it takes you 2 days. Crit fail, it takes you 3 days. Crit success, you know, you find them in like half a day.
Let me hero point that.
All right.
Skills, survival. All right, there we go.
All right. So you find them in a day, and let's see your acrobatics to see if you get up to a spot that lets you take out the target cleanly. Oh, you just barely managed to spring up to a spot. And yes, you fire on this target. And let's see a deception check for your final roll to see how many people heard about it.
Deception?
Yeah, deception.
Ooh, I am not trained on that. That's...
See there? Untrained improvisation.
Give me
So,
mine.
let's see here. You got 1, 2, 3. Let me see here. So for accomplishing this mission and taking out this high value target, you are gonna earn, let's see here. Wow. You get paid 500 gold.
Ooh. Okay, for my second week, could I get somebody to craft the flaming onto the musket? Onto the long rifle?
The second week.
Well, that only took you a day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess.
So you still have 13 days.
Yeah, let's one thing at a time. Trying to get flame on the musket.
Okay, so to get it on the musket, it's going to cost you 500 to buy it and 340 to attempt it. Your new pal here, Gurn, can attempt it for you. I can roll it though, Gurn. Don't worry about it. So it's going to be a DC of this thing's level, which is the same as you. So it's a DC 24. So he critically succeeds. Hold on. Let me get back to that table. I need to put these on the... I think I did at one point put these all on one sheet and then promptly forgot that I ever did that. And then don't pull it up and sit here like a fucking idiot. I think it's cheaper though because you crit. So, critical success. Same as crafting. Yeah, so let's see. VTT. So yes, it's the same as so as soon as it's easier. And your okay, so what is your level? Is 8 plus 9 and masters plus 14. So the attempt cost you what is that? What did I say? 9 plus 14. So that costs you 317 gold.
Total or?
So hold on, I got you. So it costs you 500 to buy it. Took that. And it costs you 317 to etch it.
Gotcha.
You got a little bit of a discount because he critically succeeded. Thanks, Gurn.
Yes, thank you. And how many days do I have left?
So that took 4 days.
Okay, so I have 10 days left. More assassinations, if I may.
So let's check that and see. Well, roll your underworld lore skill. So click the number, and it'll give you a box to roll. You go back to your contact, and he tells you that he does not have any more for this week. So you could you have 2 more days in this week to do something.
How protected is Lovelace's house?
That's the chief shield marshal, so pretty protected.
So, how difficult would you say sneaking in and moving everything 5 inches to the left would be?
Extremely difficult. Incredibly hard. It would be a DC 34.
What's my stealth? Plus 14. So I only need a nat 20. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna try that. Could I do some minor theft at in the one of the high-end shops during the night?
Sure. Let's see.
During those 2 days?
Let's see your thievery skill. You want to just do it for those 2 days to get to the next week?
Yeah.
Alright, so you bust into some shops around town. However, you notice that your companion Drez must have been there before you, because you only come away with a paltry 5 gold worth of stuff.
This was thorough. Okay. And let's see, I need to roll underworld again on the new week for the.
Well, so yes, it is a new week, so they do have another target for you. This one, though, is not quite as high value. It's just the leader of a local labor union that is, holding up some negotiations. They give you the location of his home and the club that he likes to frequent, and they ask you to wait until tomorrow night. So this one's going to take you 2 days.
Okay. I'll accept it and kill him in his house.
Okay.
And like while he's sleeping, his bedroom's like got a window.
Okay.
Through the window through his head.
Okay. And are you trying to do this without notice, or are you just doing it?
Doing it to where I am not immediately caught, but it's not necessarily that nobody knows he's dead.
Okay. So, go ahead and do thievery so that you can do, incorporate all of those tactics.
That's 20. I will hero point that.
Okay.
We're not botching. We're probably botching. Oh well.
All right. So you successfully take out this target, and you return back to your contact, and they are pissed. They are like, everybody in town knows it was us that put out the hit on that guy. He said, take it, get out of here. And he throws a measly 120 gold at you.
I got any other contacts, or am I kind of burned for a bit?
Oh, yeah, she told you to get out of here and go wash dishes somewhere.
Okay.
No more contracts for you forever, man.
True. Let's see. How much time do I have left?
That took 2 days, so you have 5 days.
All right. Can I sneak into Lovelace's house and move her side table 5 inches to the left?
You could try.
I'm gonna try.
It'll be stealth.
Okay. Let's roll this stealth roll and watch me die.
Nice.
What do you get?
33.
Ooh.
Okay, so you case the place for a few days, and then you successfully climb in there and move what you think is Lovelace's nightstand 5 inches to the left.
I think that's all of my time, correct?
Yeah, you had to case it out pretty solid to make sure you didn't run up on the shield marshals.
Okay. Do I hear anything in town about that having any effect on anything?
Not among your circles, no, but who knows? Who knows? In what corner of Alkenstar they may be talking about that. Alright, anybody else wanted to earn some income? I think the only one left is you, Gurn. You want to sell some alcohol?
Well,
Sell some
Saren was
candy
gonna
to college
get me
kids.
to do some crafting. I don't know if that takes the time that would be spent.
No. You said you want to do some crafting?
No, Saren.
Yeah, I was gonna get him to try to put that energizing rune on my weapon. I'll pay him in 6 thunderstones.
What is the value of 6 thunderstones?
Okay, I don't know. I'll actually pay the money for everything as well. I'm just gonna give him 6 thunderstones as payment. So whatever the actual cost of this thing is too, but they're 10 gold a piece, so I'll give them an extra 60 gold worth of thunderstones.
Okay. So sweeten in the pot.
Yeah.
And what are you putting this go? Your
I'll put it on the
Giselle?
striking Giselle, yeah.
Giselle. Alright, so yeah, it's 250. And then the DC is lower for this because it's only a 6. So the DC is 22.
There we go.
Alright. So that gets popped on there.
And I'm gonna pass him 6 thunderstones, or can I hand them to him? I'm not sure how that works.
I'll just do it. I got it all open anyway. Where are they at? In your bag or your hand?
In under weapons in my equipment.
Alright, and then let's add this. Happy Pride Month. You now have a flaming Giselle. I don't know.
Sorry, that was
I don't know if
supposed
that's
to be-
offensive, but I meant it in a fun way.
It was actually supposed to be not the flaming one. It was the energizing.
Oh yeah, my bad. I got hung up on his flaming stuff.
No worries.
I got flame on the brain. Energizing. Plus, my joke wouldn't have worked with energizing. Energizing. There it is. And then the Thunderstones. The Thunderstones. Oh, Thunderstone. What kind were they? Lesser?
Greater.
They were greater. Where'd you get greater?
I'm just kidding. They were lesser.
Explain yourself, sir.
I do remember having a moderate.
Just trying to give Gurn a little bit of extra icing on the top.
I think he can make those, though, can't you?
I don't know that formula.
Oh. And y'all found some on those other guys, though, right? The gilded dudes that attacked you.
Yeah,
have
there
some
was
already.
some moderate ones. I did have one. It's gone now, but yeah.
Yeah, because it's consumable, right? You throw it as a boom rock.
Yeah. Mine was the path builder glitch. All my inventory disappeared. I actually don't have a big holding. Looking at that now.
Your bag of yeah, because it reset everything.
Yeah.
And I should let it slide, but it looks like you added that gold and didn't subtract it from me.
I sure did, didn't I?
See, not a cheater.
Well,
Maybe a little bit. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right?
Sure.
Mr. Pimp, right?
Well, look, I'll give you a discount anyway.
We're still not done.
Do what?
I'm on.
Oh. Yeah, well, we are done. Yeah. Are you getting in trouble?
Mr. Hamilton said it was okay.
Don't call me by my government name.
Man who outed me already.
That's true. No, we knew these Australian guys a while ago. Years ago. What's it been, over a decade? I said a while ago.
Yeah.
That was more than a decade.
You remember that one of them? He was just like, he called him Darren. He was like, oh, you don't use my real name. Those guys were hilarious, man.
Well, what the hell were we supposed to do when they joined up? They were named Passes Wind a Lot and Passes Wind a Bit.
Yes.
How do you keep that straight?
Yes, yelling out passes during the raid did not work.
When one was a tank and one
It
was
was a
hunter.
DPS. Okay. Well, so, having concluded most business, if
Well,
there's, yeah, what's up?
Gurn still has to do his the rest of his
Downtime.
downtime shit.
Yes.
Well, I
I
did
guess we
that.
can.
I think it takes a few days to do those two things, so I probably don't.
You have 2
But
weeks.
Yeah, what were
we've
you crafting? You were crafting something, you said?
I mean, technically, shouldn't the money that we pay for the attempts be going to him anyway?
True.
It's technically true,
I
yeah.
like that idea.
And next week, whenever we start, before we kick things off, I've got 2 runes I want to add to my armor, so
I
Yeah.
want
There'll be some more payment for you.
For efficiency rune to mine.
I mean, yeah, we'd have to think about that. Who is it being paid to? Because it's normally you would be rolling yourself and just paying the gold
Right.
to what?
Yeah.
I would assume
cost
it'd just
is
be
for,
like
the cost
covering
of
costs of
materials.
materials. Yeah.
Well,
But I mean,
they frame it, if I'm not wrong, that like the material is the gold. So like how they square that, like the gold is. Oh, that's a good question. Though we can look into that.
I mean,
Just
I
give it
say
all to
if
Gurn.
if he's
Yeah.
doing the work, I'd be perfectly fine with paying him the money.
Well, but so you misunderstand me then. What I'm saying is you're not paying him for the service. The gold is the material for the crafting. So if you wanted to pay him for the service, you need to fork up and pay him. He's essentially not charging you anything. You see what I'm saying? The material for the process is the price. The price is not, they don't list it as like, you're paying this to somebody. Because if you're rolling it yourself, you're just paying that gold to, you see what I mean? So for the for the rules purposes, they treat that gold as the material for the crafting. Because they use the crafting rules for all this.
Yeah, I'm just saying, and this is something to look at in the week ahead and really find out. But I don't see any reason why we couldn't say, instead of us just evaporating gold as materials in this case, the way we're going to do it is we're just going to,
because if we're going to do that, then they might as well just be free and not cost anything.
I mean, it's still being paid to the craftsman that's doing the work.
But that's
or
that's a homebrew.
meet in the middle.
That's a homebrew. Then we're not doing.
All right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Because because we're already not doing the crafting rules as written. So if we're gonna just go full bore, then it's like, why are we fucking with any of it? Just everybody add what you want to your weapon and let's roll.
Well, no, I mean it's not the same thing, because it's still costing us something to be able to
No,
add
it's
these
not,
things
because
to
it's
our
going
weapons.
into the party. That's come
be
on,
reasonable,
be
though,
serious.
Let's say that 75% of the cost goes to the materials, and the guy gets a little bit for his time. We're just getting him to source the materials, and
I mean, that's between y'all and him. I mean, he could 100% say, I'm not going to do that unless you pay me. That's his prerogative as a professional.
or you could interpret that the rule means that you're also paying for the expertise to track down the materials.
But no, and I don't mean that in a mean way. But if we're gonna like,
I'm just fucking.
no, I know you are, but
I get what you're saying.
I know you are, but it's seriously, and I don't mean that in like, oh, we can't do that. I mean, it's not stuff like that's not like, I would never think that is just my sole decision, right? If you guys want to hand wave, then I'm good, okay? But on my end, I would need to commensurately increase the difficulty, which I already need to do, and I haven't been, for this last little bit since we're right at the end. But there's 6 of y'all, right? So the difficulty's got to come up. But like I say, I don't mean that in a mean way. Like, if y'all want to do it that way, I'm good. I mean, I don't necessarily get into like the crafting rules and all that, but this little kind of touchy go, hand wavy kind of stuff we do is decent enough to me. It at least, I feel like, puts some kind of speed bump to it that's supposed to be there, right?
Yeah,
But
the only actual reason I brought it up is because, like he said, he's taking 4 days to etch a rune on my gun, and that's 4 days where he can't earn income.
well, but I would we can fudge that and say he could craft your shit and still do
Okay.
something. I mean,
Yeah.
But as far as like keeping the money in the party, right?
Yeah, true.
If then I would say that's the point where we ought to just fudge it all, and then money's irrelevant, really. So I mean, yeah. Look again.
Definitely
not-
don't want to do that.
I mean, you know, it's hard to keep it in some kind. I mean, we're already pretty powerful, right? So I would say that is definitely like a group decision, though. That's not a me decision, right? Because
As
that's
kind of busted as crafting is, I think stick to the. Cause
yeah. Well, and I think this is a good example of maybe why people. I mean, because of gold evaporating into thin air for no reason. Like, why does that happen? That's not. Like, obviously we've identified that just doesn't make sense, where it should be paid to someone, right?
well,
But
the fact that the materials cost the same as
Just
the
purchasing
finished
it.
item
you're right.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Well, that's not necessarily the case. I mean, it's just that in one case tonight, somebody picked one that costs the exact same as the amount.
No,
Because
as an alchemist, when he makes stuff, it's the exact same price to make as it is to actually purchase.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When you're talking about actually, alchemy, yeah, for sure. Well, and that's what I say. So, man, you know what I mean. But, you know, I mean, you got to keep some kind of leash on things a little bit.
Yeah.
So I will say this: if you didn't update stuff, then when we come back next time, make sure that it gets updated. Because what I'm gonna do after tonight is export you guys and put you into the third and final book, which I believe is titled "The Smoking Gun."
Oh yeah.
So, if there's any other thing we missed, you know, just put it in the chat over the week. Congrats on finishing book 2 of this adventure path. We enter the penultimate volume. I'm excited. I think we could probably, if we're playing every week, finish this book. Huh?
I thought it was 3 books for
This one's 3, yeah. So we're in the final book.
Starting the third book now.
Yeah. And I believe this dumps you off at level 11. So, I don't know.
There are some other like APs that start at level 11 that fit well with this one if we wanted to keep
That's
going.
that's what I was just about to say.
You guys all know.
The Fury.
So you will have to, over the next month or so, you have to convince all these guys to give up their ways of the gun and take up the ways of the fist. All right, well, GG, this was a good one, guys.
Good
game, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll see you all, most of you Sunday, the rest of you next week. Monday for D&D Club. Dude, what'd you say?
You gonna farm that dungeon now or what?
Are you gonna farm? Let's go, bitch. I ain't gotta work tomorrow.
I've been staying up so late this week. I'm gonna sleep now, man. I'm so tired.
All right, bro. Rest up. We gotta farm this shit tomorrow.
Good game.
All right. Fine.
All right.
Okay, later, guys.
Damn, dude. Dude, I'm sorry. We're cussing so much.